Hello, first graders. Today for math, we're going to continue our practice with counting on as a way to quickly solve addition problems. But we're going to add a little twist to it. We're going to practice counting on, not with our giant number cards, but actually with adding dots, practice counting, adding on using fingers, and practice counting, adding on using a number line. So this is just some ways to show you how to quickly solve addition problems without having to draw pictures or circles or so forth and so on. Okay, so let's begin with our first problem. We have, I know there's one on the board, but I actually have one over here. We have this one first. This is 4 plus 6 equals an unknown solution. So, as we talked before, we would count on from 4, 6 spots. Now that's kind of hard without having a number line or your number cards. So one thing that I have found helpful is if I go and I put 6 dots underneath the 6. So help me count please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I have 6 dots. Now, I'm going to count on from 4. So I'm going to say 4 nice and loud. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 plus 6 equals 10. So I counted on from 4, and then the next number when you count down was 5, and so forth and so on. So let's practice that again with another equation. This is 5 plus 4 equals an unknown solution. Now, again, where you have the 5 plus 4, and I'm going to write, there's 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can say 5 plus 4 equals 9. I'm using those dots to help me count on. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? Now, let's take a look at this one. Actually, let's do one more practice one, just to make sure we've got it. One more practice one. Let's look at this one. 4 plus 3 equals an unknown solution. So I have my 4 there. Okay, if we're going to count on using dots, what would I do? All right, I'm going to put my 4 down here, and I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 dots, because the number 3 is right there. And I say 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 3 dots, number 3. That's why I have that. 4, 5, 6, 7. My answer is 7. Okay? All right. Now, Puzzled Penguin is gone, but I have Puzzled Parrot here. And Puzzled Parrot says, I have 5, and 5 and 3 more makes 7. So let's take a look at that. I wonder is Puzzled Parrot correct, or is there something that he may have done wrong? Well, let's look. There's a 5, and he put 3 dots down below to show the 3. So he said 5, 6, 7. But wait a second. You're not supposed to write the 5 underneath like that. You're supposed to say the beginning number and then count on from there. So let's try it this way. Let's cross those out. Because he's already going to say 5, and we're going to make this a 6, 7, 8. Let's try that now. Say it with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. It equals 8. We can double check it by doing some circle drawings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I got 8. So it's very important to remember that the number that you're counting on from, you don't count as part of your counting. You say that number loud like 5, but then you start counting after 5. So 5, and then you count your 3 dots. 6, 7, 8. All right, well, I'm glad we were able to solve that up for Puzzled Parrot. Now, let's move on to this one. Okay, there is even a shorter way to count on, okay? Oh, did I get my numbers on? I might have got my numbers on here. There could be a shorter way to count on. For example, I'm going to write these ones out here. If I can find my eraser, there it is. All right. So, I'm going to show you a shorter way. I'm going to write 6 plus 2 equals an unknown number, and 7 plus 3 equals an unknown number. All right, so I have this. So right now I've been showing you putting the dots down below, writing it out. We could do that. We could say, put 2 dots here and say 6, 7, 8, and then I would write 8 again. But that seems like a lot of work. There is a faster way to do this, or a shorter way to count on with dots. Let me show you. Well, it's a shorter way to do it, which makes it a faster solution. So, to count on with dots in a shorter way is you just do this. You simply put the little dots right above the second number as you count. So this is the first number, this is the second number. I'm going to put 2 dots above it. 1, 2. Okay? And now we just count on. Ready? 6, 7, 8. All right, let's practice with this one. So the first number we leave B, because that's where we're going to count on from. The second number, we just put the dots right on top. Ready? 1, 2, 3 dots, because the number 3 is there. And then we say 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, that was very quick. All right, so this is faster than even what we were doing here, because here you're writing a lot more numbers than you need to. This one, all you're doing is just adding a couple dots up top. What might even be a faster method is using our fingers. So, if you've done this before, you can kind of use your fingers just like dots, and I've seen some of you actually do this. So let's take, for example, let's do 6 plus 3, okay? So I have 6. So I'm just going to write that. I have, under the 6, I have 6, okay? We know that, right? All right, so I have 6. So we only need to count 3 more. So I'm already have 6 in my mind. I'm thinking I have 6. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. And I put up 3 fingers, and I'm going to use them to count on from 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 6, I'm thinking 6 in my head. I have 6 in my brain. That's what I'm thinking. I have 6, 7, 8, 9. The solution is 9. We can double check if we really want to and count on 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. So your fingers also work to solve the problem. Let's take a look at, I have a couple of problems here. Let's practice just using our fingers, okay? And we can double check if we need to, just to make sure. So, in your brain you think, let's do the first one right here. Think, I have 5. In your brain, I have 5. Now, I already have 5 in my mind. Now I need to put up 4 fingers. Because 5 plus 4, so that's why I'm putting up 4 fingers. And we're working on this problem right here. So I say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did that make sense? So I have 5. And then I have 4 fingers up to count on. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? And that equals 9. If you're not sure you did it right, you can always just put the 4 dots above. Oops, sorry. And we could say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It does work. Okay. Now let's move on with 8. So in your brain you think, I have 8, 8, I have 8. Now we're going to put up 2 fingers because we are going to count on from 2 fingers. All right. So we're just going to say the 8 really loud and then count on. 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'll show you again. 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this equals 10. You can double check. 8, 9, 10. Yep, all right. Now we have 7. So think 7. I have 7. Let's say let's put up our 3 fingers because we're going to add 3 more. And we'll say 7 loud, and then we'll count on. 7, 8, 9, 10. That also equals 10. Oops, I already have the equal sign there. It's just hard to see. So you can see it again. I'm going to count from 7, and I'm going to say 7 loud so that I know that I have 7. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now let's do 2 more left. Let's practice counting on 4 plus 5. So we say, I have 4. I have 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I put up the 5 fingers because I counted on 5 more. So we have 9. All right, I hope you're practicing along with me. All right, in our brain we think, I have 3. And on our fingers we show the second one, which is 4. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we just practiced counting on using dots and numbers like we did here. And then we learned a faster way to do it, which is like this, just putting the dots above the number. And now we've even practiced a faster one where we don't have to do any dots. We can just use our fingers by saying the number we're starting with very loud in our brain and counting on how much the second number tells us to do. My last strategy that I was going to show you is my number line. So I'm just going to double check and make sure everybody can see this. So give me 1 second. I'm going to make sure it's all clear on my board here. And it looks pretty good. I'm going to angle it a little bit better. All right, so the last strategy we're going to talk about is our number line. And this is a number line up here. It goes from 1 to 20. We won't be using all of it. I actually just want to focus on numbers 1 through 10. So if you look at the number line, you can use the number line to actually add. I don't know if anybody's done that before. Let's look at this equation right here. Let's do 4 plus 3. I'm going to write it up here actually. 4 plus 3. And that equals an unknown number, okay? So what I'm going to show you is we need to add 3 to 4. So let's think, where could we start? Well, I would start at the 4. So I'm going to just go like that and think I have 4. So I have 4. That's where I'm at. I have 4. I have 4. Then I need to count on 3 more. So 1, 2, 3. Okay? If you want to double check it, you can put the dots on top and say 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you see how that works? All right. Okay. Let's try a different problem. Okay. What if we did, let's do 5 plus 4. Okay. So you think in your brain, I have 5, and I need to count 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can say 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 9 would be so you'd say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's how many hops. I think we need to practice just one more because I might have muddled it up a little bit and confused you guys. So, not the best erasing. All right, last time. Let's practice 7. So 7 plus 3 equals unknown number. So I have 7 already, okay? Now I need to go 3 more hops. So 1, 2, 3. So 7 and 3 more is 10. Or you can go 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right, so you just learned today how to practice counting on with dots, fingers, and a number line. Your homework is only one page today. It is page 63. And I will open it. One thing I just wasn't prepared for, I tell you. So you're page 63. I'm close. All right. Okay, so page 63 looks like this. Problems 1 through 9. You just count on to find the total. This might be a good spot to put in those dots. Okay, or you can try your fingers. So you can think, I have 4. See, I have 4. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, you could use your dots and say 4, 5, 6, 7. Or you could say, I have 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now, that's how those ones are. This one, it says, find the total number of toys. So you can say, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have, oh my goodness, I did that totally wrong. Sorry about that. I have to read this. Whoop, rewind, rewind. Okay, let me go back to this one. It says 3 cars are in the box. So we didn't know how many are in the box. So 3 cars are in the box. Okay, so 3 are in the box. So you say, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, it ended up being 7. Okay, this one says 7 boats in the box. We can't see the boat, but we know there's 7 in there, okay? So we say, I have 7, 8, 9, 10. Does that make sense? Okay, this one says it has 6 dolls in the box, and this one says it has 5 balls in the box, okay? And then for your additional exercise is, I would like you to create an equation with an unknown solution, which means just write me an equation with an answer you don't know. Demonstrate counting on using dots, fingers, or a number line. You can draw a picture of you counting on using dots, fingers, or number line, or you can make a video. All right, oofda. Sorry if the lesson was a little long.